Well, in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we are talking about the ideals of Dr. King and how to apply them in our world today. Pastor Miles McPherson from the Rock Church joins us now. Good morning, Miles. Good to see you.
Great to see you again. How you doing?
I'm good. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
I'm here. Always here for you guys. I'm doing great.
We're one step at a time, and this is certainly a great day to get back to fundamentals of love and serving others. And so we've talked a few times this morning about our favorite Dr. King quotes. Do you have do you have one? Do you have a sentiment that you love from Dr. King that you really focus on today?
You know, when I was 8 years old, he was killed, and I remember what I felt, how unfair it was, but I also remember what can we do? And I think, you know, surrendering your life to serve other people. I'm going to read a quote. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. And how courageous he must have been, and he was, to put his life on the line literally for the benefit of all people. And now, more than ever, do we need people who will stand up for other people. And not only, you know, we don't all have to be Martin Luther King and try to save the whole country, but at least the people in our own life, in our own community, in our own families, and unify people. So what he stood for as a person has inspired me all my life since I was a little kid. I always thought, what can I do? I ended up writing a book called The Third Option, and now we have diversity training to bring people together based on our similarities. And that has been something that's been burning in my life, in my heart all my life.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a message you speak to often because we really do have so many more commonalities than differences. I was talking to Dr. Shirley Weber about one of my favorite quotes being that we have to come together as brothers, otherwise we'll fall as fools. You know, it speaks to that sense of coming together and respecting one another. We can have differences, but we really have to think of service to others and being respectful and using love. And so you talk about that. We see the third option behind you in your book, and we have the third option city. Can you talk about the third option city and how that is really spreading the ideals of Dr. King?
Yes, you know, we live in this us first them culture, and everybody's on one side against the other. The third option is that we honor what we have in common. And so I wrote this book, as you see, wrote the book, and then we developed what we call similarity training. We piloted with the DA's office and the law enforcement here in San Diego. And now we have it tailored for schools. We have it for businesses, for churches, where people can come together and learn how to apply the third option principle and create a third option city where all of us in San Diego or any city could develop loving relationships based on honoring our similarities while celebrating our uniqueness. We are all more similar than different. We all have families, but we have variations of families. We have variations of culture, variations of opinion. And if we can honor and respect our similarities, that we all are on the same journey to grow and be more loving, we can come together and bring the country together instead of fighting for my argument over your argument. So we are rolling out this diversity training called similarity training in all pillars of society, in the law enforcement, education, family, business, churches, so we can come together based on this third option philosophy.
It's so true, and it's such a beautiful philosophy. We really hope people can focus on this. It is also about service today, hopefully every day, but we all see the service that you give to this community, what you've done to step up during this pandemic, which has been difficult because our traditional ways of serving others may not be able to happen. How are you spending today, and what are you doing? Some ideas for everyone out there?
Today is, you know, doing this. I'm doing a couple of other interviews today about the King holiday and spending time with my family today.
Okay, and then Paul Rudy wants to know if you can. He thinks you can still throw. Were you listening to that? He thinks you can still throw the ball down the field.
Listen, Paul Rudy's just jealous because I don't want to talk to him anymore. I'd rather talk to you. That's what he's
I'm all about finding the similarities.
Tell Paul Rudy I'm 100% behind youth sports. I mean, we got to save youth sports.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, enjoy the day with your family, talking to others, spreading some beautiful sentiments, and enjoy the holiday. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. Good to see you.
Great to see you.